What up, good people, and you bad people too? It is me, the MATTWOODS, and I'm at Park Street, 107 Park Street, at the Garden Collective with Pete. How's it going, Pete?
It's going quite well. How about yourself?
I am doing excellent. We got a little bit of rain here,
Great.
but I think that's the plants are going to love that.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's actually been great weather for all this today. We're just wrapping up, just in time for the rain. So.
Okay, and what kind of event did you have going on today?
So today we are having a Garden Collective workday event, and basically what we focused on today is we were focusing on getting these garden beds filled up with dirt, a little bit of logs down on the base, and then getting our starters planted. So we have some spinach, we have some collard greens here, and then we have some kale over here, and then we have some radish and lettuce seed over in this one here that we direct sowed.
Okay, so what do you guys do at the Garden Collective? What are some of the goals?
Our immediate goal when we started this was to set up these 4 beds and get them going and set up this kind of this Garden Collective as an educational organization based out of the Youngstown Action Center here. And our goal is to grow food to supply the Youngstown Food Brigade with fresh vegetables for their food serves that they do on the 2nd and 4th Saturdays of the month. And then eventually the larger goal here is to be like an educational organization that teaches people in our community how to grow food, how to achieve their own food sovereignty, and how to start like a little garden collective, how to start like a little, how to use the land, and then show people that it can be done, and show people that we can feed ourselves collectively, we can work collectively to provide all of our own food, and be a little bit more active and engaged in the process of feeding our community and showing people how the food is made and where it comes from, and that it's not just coming from a grocery store type of a deal, you know?
Yeah, those are some pretty noble goals, and I know with noble goals it takes some help and some volunteers. Sure. And all kind of stuff like that. So what are you guys in need of right now? What kind of resources are you looking for?
So the biggest thing, if people can donate to us, if people can donate to the Youngstown Action Center, that's where most of our resources come from. We are entirely self-funded, so the members of this organization put in their own money to make all of this stuff happen. So that's the biggest thing. Also, if the other big thing is labor, we're always short on labor. So we do all of these work days as public events. Anybody in the public is welcome to come down to them and help out. And during the process, we will teach them things. We will go over why we're doing things a certain way. We will talk about the composition of the soil, how exactly we're planting the plants, what things that you want to do when you're doing your own planting.
Okay, sounds good. And so for the people watching this who might be interested, if they want to come down, is there a schedule somewhere, or how do they find out?
If you follow the social media for the Youngstown Action Center here, which you can find just by searching Youngstown Action Center, that's where we've been doing most of our advertising. We don't have a super strict schedule at the moment, but it's more or less, it's been like every couple of weeks on like thirds, like first, thirds, and fifth like Saturdays of the week. We've been mostly kind of trying to do stuff, but definitely follow the Youngstown Action Center on Facebook and other social medias, and that's where most of our updates are coming from at the moment. And be on the lookout for the Garden Collective to have its own social media soon.
Okay. And then who's your idea volunteer if somebody wants to come out, because I know everyone doesn't fit in every program, so.
Well, we pride ourselves on being very open, so I wouldn't say necessarily that we have an ideal volunteer. Anybody that's interested, we feel that anybody that is interested in and wants to learn how to do the gardening can do the gardening, and so we will make accommodations to anybody that does want to come out, and we'll teach you how to do all this stuff.
Okay, so it sounds like they don't need any gardening experience or anything like that.
Nope, no prior experience is necessary. We will be able to teach you from any skill level to any skill level.
Okay, sounds good. Any closing things you want to say to the people?
I guess I would just say, make sure you're staying safe out there, and take some time to consider where your food comes from and what the process is of feeding your community, because a lot of people don't think about it these days. And that's one of the things that we want to raise a level of awareness on. Your food comes from somewhere, and getting involved with that process, it will only be a good thing for you.
Okay, sounds good. I have one last question.
Sure.
Andrew mentioned about someone down here knowing about mushrooms. Might that be you?
That would be our friend David. Actually, is a big mushroom grower, but he can tell you all about them. And once if you get him start talking about mushrooms, I promise you he'll tell you all about them.
Okay, because that's something I definitely want to learn about myself.
Sure.
So I'll get in contact with him.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, hey, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. You're welcome. Thank you.
Yep.